We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Cincinnati Reds and the New York Yankees. It's interleague baseball on the show. Jordan Montgomery gets the call for game one of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 9 in his last 3 starts, and he has to do a lot better. This guy isn't that bad of a pitcher, but one of the keys, he needs to start limiting the number of hits and to limit the number of base on balls. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn things around in this one here today.
Standing in, Nicholas Castellanos. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Hit hard to the right side. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. A little chilly, but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
To the plate now, Nick Senzel. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Senzel is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
2-1 the count. One out, nobody on. Two and two. Two pitch is fouled away. And now pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
In is Joey Votto now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The average coming in at 266. 2 home runs and 11 RBIs. The 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Gardner is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Reds are down and ordered, and now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Tyler Mahle will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
So striding in, Gio Urshela. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, number 29.
And the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, they got beat up on the homestand. Losing record in front of the home crowd, never good. But I always used to say sometimes it's good to get on the road. Remove yourself, get out to a restaurant, see a different city, shower it off, and try and fight in front of some hostile fans.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit in the air out to right. Irvin is there. 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
Hopped up. Casali is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Still no score. So now the Reds cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. He'll start the second with a curveball that's taken here for ball 1. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Two and two. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Seared down the first baseline. He'll try it again. 3-2. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Suarez on at first, nobody out. Fouled off. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
Hey, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
On a good curveball, gets him swinging for route number 1.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
In now, Freddie Galvis, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Two and 1 now. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, what a dive. Not in time.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
Line drive to left. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Stepping into the box, Aristides Aquino. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, he needed to get ahead, and he does with the fastball. It's 0-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. 3 hits for him in that ball game on Wednesday.
Aaron Judge.
First pitch of the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Irvin has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Gleyber Torres.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Back on Wednesday, it was a 1-for-5 performance for him. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Line drive to center field. Number 44 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting seventh, the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Stepping in, Luke Voigt. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. He's set. Here it comes. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Bottom of the second here with no score. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. One left for the Yankees. We'll move to the third with no score. So coming to the plate, Kurt Casale. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest.
Casale.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. And this pitch misses to the Reds catcher. Now 2-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-2. And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Hard hit ball to second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Nick Castellanos now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And now pitch on the way. Base hit into right center.
The bat, number 15, designated hitter, Nick Senzel.
Into the box, Nick Senzel, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Two balls and no strikes to the Reds DH.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Now the 3-0 offering. Swing, and he pops him up. In comes Judge, but this one drops, and he's got a hit in his first at-bat of the ball game. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold it third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1. Popped him up. LeMahieu has a play. 2 gone.
Great scoring opportunity missed right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
The set and the 2-1 to 2-2 now.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Swing and a line drive, but just foul. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. Now this will rattle up against the wall. The relay on to second, but he's in safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
The second baseman.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
2 out here and a runner at second. And a curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Racing back, the right fielder still going back. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run shot that time for Mike Moustakas. 4th home run here in the early going as the Reds have now taken a 4-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
So now to the plate, Freddie Galvis, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 4 runs here in this half inning. Heading out towards shallow right. In comes Judge. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So it's 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3.
Welcome back. As the Yankees prepare for their 3rd turn through the order, fans of the Bronx Bombers have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. Not only do they lead Major League Baseball in batting average, but also in possibly the most important offensive stat, runs scored. Some players I talked to during pregame told me they really try to feed off each other on offense. When one guy gets a hit to start off an inning, it's almost like a challenge to the next guys coming up to follow suit and drive in some runs. That mentality makes this a very potent offense, guys.
For the Yankees.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The catcher, Gary Sanchez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Gone! It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. Number 11 for him on the season. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Here's a pop-up now. Suarez in foul ground. He's got it one away.
Now batting, number 20.
Digging in to try it again. Gio Urshela, second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. This is line to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's safe.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field. And the runner from second will stay put at third. So they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the third inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he drives a liner to right center. And that is down for extra bases, as this will get one home and maybe two. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run also comes in to score, making it a two-run ball game. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Here's big Aaron Judge, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
A 1-0 delivery. Now a flare out toward right center. And that's in there, base hit. And the run is in to score from third.
The batter, the designated hitter, Weiser.
Striding forward now is the DH, Torres. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey, this is spot as a pitcher right now. You want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. If worse, try to get yourself a strikeout.
The 1-0. Torres, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. The 1-1. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the top of inning number 4. And we are tied 4-4. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. That'll bring in
Leading off for Cincinnati, the right fielder,
Jonathan Holder, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Now pitching for the New York Yankees, number 56, Jonathan Holder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Hey, this certainly wasn't the outing he was looking for when he left the bullpen while warming up. Too many pitches over the heart of the plate. 4 home runs. That's right. 4 home runs he allowed in this one.
Now the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Hit out towards second. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
No balls and a strike to count. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Fouled away. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2.
Back off the plate, ball 2.
Struck him out.
The left fielder,
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Tight game here early on. 4-4 the score here in inning number 4. And it's fouled away. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Reds lead 1 through 3.5, all tied 4 apiece. So digging in now, Luke Voigt looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care.
Belted high in the air out to left. Going back is the left fielder to the track. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo shot here to left. Home run number 3 here in the early going. As they will take the lead here, it's now a 5-4 ball game.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
At the plate now, Gary Sanchez. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Irvin moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The center fielder.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. First pitch on its way. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
There's a slogan as throwing too many strikes. That might be the case for this guy in this outing right here. So far, not pitching all that well, but 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Moustakas is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
And a low throw to first, but Votto's able to come up with it. A fine play there to end the inning. The Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. We're through 4. It's now 5-4 New York. Ready for another shot now, Nick Senzel. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto. 0-1 the count. Four runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this is swung on and missed by Votto, and he's retired for the first out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He doubled his last time through. Here's the 0-1. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled off. In his career, Suarez has collected just over 150 home runs in his big league days. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Now that.
So stepping in, Mike Moustakas, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Gardner going back at the track. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Reds lead 1. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Digging in, Miguel Andujar. He singled his last time up.
The third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A bouncer up the middle. And a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he fouls this one off. Grounded back up the middle. Galvis is there. There's one. Over to Votto, and they're able to get them both.
Now batting.
Next for New York, Aaron Judge. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to happen.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like an extra bases written all over. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
Stepping in now, Torres, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. The Yanks leave 1. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Digging in, the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Popped him up. Andujar backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Stepping into the box, Phillip Ervin. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
didn't get the call there, but you can't let that bother. You just have to say, so what? Make another good pitch.
Line hard toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
At the plate, Aristides Aquino, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. From the stretch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Here's the first pitch to him, and he gets ahead 0-1. Hit to third. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. 1 left for Cincinnati, and the deficit holds at 5-4. Lucas Sims enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
For Cincinnati, number 39, Lucas Sims.
Ready to go for the
Leading off for the Yankees, the left fielder, Giancarlo Sanchez.
first pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Little chopper back to the mound. And there's one away. Now at the plate, Luke Voit. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Pitch on the way. Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Pitch on the way. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
In now, Gary Sanchez. Lined hard to center field. Number 44 will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They lead. Now back.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Chad Green is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And now pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Into the box, Nick Senzel, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Hit hard towards center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
To the plate now, Joey Votto, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1.
No, that's down.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Standing in now, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Oh, 0-2 the count to Suarez.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
That misses. 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Reds lead 1. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Michael Lorenzen gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Michael Lorenzen.
Stepping up now, Brett Gardner will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes. Nope.
2 balls and no strikes. From From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1. A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the 0-1. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate. But tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Miguel Andujar. That's popped up. And Moustakas has this one for route number 2. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. He's set, and the pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Here it comes, 1-0. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
At the plate now, Aaron Judge. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here's the 1-0. Hit out toward second. Fielded by Moustakas. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Mike Moustakas will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
2-1 now.
2-1.
And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to...
Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as we are all tied at 5.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
At the plate, Freddie Galvis as he rips it on the ground to second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Jesse Winker will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
He's hitting for Cincinnati. Number 33.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 4 home runs and 7 driven in. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Winker, originally from New York State. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Swung on and chopped down the line at first. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Into the box now, Aristides Aquino. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And it's fouled away. Both teams right now with 11 hits in the ballgame. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Still 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. But the Reds are able to square things up on this solo home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up, and we are all tied 5-5. Jesse Winker will stay in the game, taking over in right field and batting in the 8th spot. Raisel Iglesias.
Number 33. Jesse Winker.
Here's the first pitch to him. A 1 pitch on its way. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Digging in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. His lifetime numbers against Iglesias. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Iglesias has some of the absolute best strikeout stuff in the game today, at least among bullpen arms. His strikeouts per 9 is a number that's usually through the roof.
This guy was tailor-made, Matty V, to be a relief pitcher. He comes out of the bullpen, guns a-blazing, 2 pitches that he can strike you out with, and more importantly, he comes out with an attitude, and that attitude is nasty, and he gets a lot of swings and misses.
Ready once again, Luke Voigt. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Grounded down the third baseline.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Fouled off. Into the windup with the 0-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Into the box, Kurt Casale. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the ninth. Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Nicholas Castellanos. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
0-1.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Voigt ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Nick Senzel is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Hit softly down the line at first. But this will get foul for strike 2. Here's the 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
The first baseman, number 19.
In now for the Reds, Joey Votto. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. And he takes ball 1.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
Lined hard to the left side, but foul. The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2. Liner towards second. But this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Tie game headed to the last of the ninth. The Yankees looking to celebrate in the Bronx. All set for the bottom of the ninth. Striding in, Gary Sanchez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Center fielder going back to the track, to the wall. Ball game. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and with 1 swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Wow, everybody wants to be a hero and hit one of those walk-off game-winning home runs. So you know right now when he's getting mobbed by his teammates, he has to feel awfully good.
So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
When you walk up to the plate and hit a walk-off tater, you're probably going to be the player of the game. And that was a clutch swing of the bat, and he'll be riding high on that one for a while, I'm sure.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. New York came through and it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Chad Green claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Cincinnati Reds and the New York Yankees. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Garrett Cole is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. He will lead this one off today. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
To the plate now, Jesse Winker. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Cole, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now the 1-0. Two out, nobody on. Popped up. Urshela has got it, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Anthony DeSclafani, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Yankees, the shortstop, number 29.
Here's the pitch. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. A swing and a ground ball to third. Scooped up, and that's the first out.
Batting second, the third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Center fielder looking up, and it's gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. Galvis has it, and there's out number 2.
Batting fourth.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitch.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. The sights in. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's got 5 base hits in 18 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Oh, and not a swing for the bubblegum card there. It's 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
To 2-2 now.
2-2.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
In now, Mike Moustakas. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Now at the plate, Aristides Aquino. And a look at the stats tell you how hot he's been in April. Well over 300 to start the new campaign. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
1-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order. It remains 1-0. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball one. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home. Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? There is Moustakas to look it in for the first out.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Giancarlo.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. First offering on its way. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Down into left center for a base hit. And big trouble as this gets to the wall now. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
So now to the plate, Luke Voit, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Stanton, the runner at second with one away. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. The 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Barnhart waits on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Man at second here with two away. And that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. Payton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. One left for the Yankees. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0.
Welcome back to the Bronx, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Yankees this season. They enter the day near the top of the league in strikeouts, so this is a pitching staff that possesses a lot of dominant arms. One of them told me, the talent and pure stuff on this team is ridiculous. So as long as we're going after the hitters and commanding our pitches in the right spots, we'll have a lot of success. Most of the time that's the case, and that's because we trust in our abilities. It's pretty clear these guys are some of the best around at keeping the opposition off balance. Matt?
The center fielder.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Mark
Stepping in, Mark Payton. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Hit sharply toward the right side. And the Reds have their first hit of the game.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
At the plate now, Freddie Galvis. And this one's in the dirt. Pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, and he'll make it into second easily with a stolen base. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. A runner at second, nobody out. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Another payoff pitch. And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Coming to the plate now, Tucker Barnhart. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. 1-1 to Tucker Barnhart. Fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 on its way. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And it's 1-2.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Judge in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Jesse Winker, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The set and the 1-0. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the second deck and gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year. And with it, they've left in front now 3-1.
That's painful for a pitcher. He almost worked himself out of a jam by getting 2 straight outs, but he made a mistake right there and paid the price. 3-run home runs like that can be so deflating.
The first baseman,
In is Joey Votto now.
Joey Votto.
As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Three runs already home here. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1. Hits this one hard the other way. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Ground ball foul down the left side. The 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed as the 30th pitch of this inning finally does the trick. The side is retired. But 3 for the Reds in the inning, all coming on this 3-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now 3-1 Cincinnati. Here's Brett Gardner now, and he's a guy who's been absolutely terrific over the last couple of series, really swinging it well.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Now batting, number 29.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Gio Urshela. Second at-bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. Now here it comes. And it's fouled away. The 0-1 on its way. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing in a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, placing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Here it comes, 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll... Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gardner is there. 1 out.
The batter, number 44.
Digging in, Aristides Aquino. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Standing in now, Mark Payton. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. And he fouls this one off. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds as the lead remains 3-1. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the designated
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive. I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
now batting, first baseman, Luke Voigt.
At the plate, Luke Voigt. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Hard ground ball to third. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Freddie Galvis. He drew a walk his first time up.
Freddie.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball one.
1-0.
Line to the right side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
Tucker Barnhart will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
Nicholas Castellanos is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 5 on the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
5 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Stepping in now, Joey Votto. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Stanton has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. But the Reds do push across a couple on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Reds 5 and the Yankees 1. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. He told me that they've been way too aggressive on the first pitch of the at-bat, and while he doesn't necessarily condemn that if it's leading to hits, that's clearly not the case right now. Over 80% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and a lot of those have resulted in swinging misses or outs, guys.
For the Yankees,
Thank you, Heidi.
the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
And now pitch on the way. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Throwing to second. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at 2 on the hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Now here's the pitch, and he takes strike 2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
This one to right field and deep off the bat of Gardner. Right fielder looking up at the track, the wall. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him, and it's now a 5-2 game. To the plate now, Gio Urshela.
Number 29.
As he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone, 1 strike to count. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Popped him up. Barnhart moving to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now back.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A bouncer to the left side. Reined in. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. The Yankees answer right back on the solo home run. Through 5 innings, it's the Reds 5 and the Yankees 2. Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez, and he'll lead things off in the Cincinnati 6th. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Suarez left field and carrying well. Gone to lead off the inning.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
So now to the plate, Mike Moustakas. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. No hits to this point. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And this will be fouled away. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Popped up. Back behind second. LeMahieu is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The center fielder, number 34.
So striding forward now, Mark Payton. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
6 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. One more for the Reds, and it comes on this home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Reds 6 and the Yankees 2.
Leading off for the Yankees.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
First pitch of the at-bat. Soft liner to the left side. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
The right
Dan,
fielder,
after that
number
base hit right
99.
there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6 games.
Onto the shortstop, but thrown away.
Now back.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Row. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1, and he pops up the bunt attempt. Suarez is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now back. Left fielder.
Giancarlo Stanton now. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Behind 0-2 now. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. And that one is gone. A 3-run home run for Giancarlo Stanton. Number 13 for him on the year. And this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game. Well, that home run didn't have the height to carry an incredible distance, but it certainly had the velocity to get out of the park. As you can see here on Show Track, the ball was launched at 117 miles an hour. A very impressive swing of the bat.
Now back.
In now, Luke
The
Voigt.
first baseman. Luke.
Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. It's the Reds 6 and the Yankees 5. Striding into the box, Freddie Galvis. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Two balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. The 2-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4. Stepping up to the plate, Tucker Barnhart. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. In there at the letters 0-1. Fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one. And this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball one. 1-1 to the Reds leadoff man. And it's fouled away. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Runner at first here, one man out. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Into the box now, Jesse Winker. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And now it'll kick around in the corner. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
Into the box, Joey Votto. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. See the speedy Brett Gardner start things out when we come back. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. It's the Reds 6 and the Yankees 5. Robert Stevenson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 55, Robert Stevenson.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Brett Gardner comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Line drive, base hit to right. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. The throw into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his 2nd hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
At the plate, Gio Urshela. Swing and oh my, hit him with the high. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya. So a 2-run shot to left center, 6th home run on the season for him as they move out in front 7-6. Well, if you're just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Dan, they're absolutely knocking the cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well, because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. No outs, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Peyton has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Michael Lorenzen takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. 1 gone here in the Yankee 7th. And that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. Out in front of it, strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Peyton is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. So here's the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Now the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. Eugenio Suarez will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Jay Happ is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 33, Jay.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. So 1 away here in the Reds' half of the 8th. And up next, the former World Series hero, Mike Moustakas. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton giving chase. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Aristides Aquino. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikes. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. That one is out of here. This game is tied. This has been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day.
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Row, but you can hit the ball out of it just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place plays sneaky small. I know it's got big gaps, but right field is so juicy. As a right-handed hitter, you don't feel like you have to cheat. Not surprised by what we saw today.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Slice down the left side, but foul. Into the windup with the 0-2. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. But the Reds are able to square things up on this solo home run. Home half of the 8th coming up, and we're deadlocked here at 7-7. Next will be the designated hitter, Torres. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Giancarlo Stanton. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And they have taken the lead. A solo shot here to left as they've taken a one-run lead. Stepping in now, Luke Voigt. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left. Fourth home run here in the early going as they've taken a two-run lead. Lucas Sims answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the ninth inning without any trouble. So now to the plate, Gary Sanchez, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. Still only one out in the inning. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs, a ball and a strike. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with two strikes. And a good pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2-2 now on the Yankee catcher. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Left fielder looking up. Gone! You got to be kidding me. Back-to-back home runs. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. Number 13 for him on the year as they jump ahead by 3. Standing in now, Brett Gardner. Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
To the plate now, Gio Urshela. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The windup and the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
The 1-2. It is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. 9th inning coming up. All set to start the 9th.
Leading off for Cincinnati, the shortstop, Freddie Galvin.
So with a save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander, Aroldis Chapman. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Now in the box, Tucker Barnhart. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. The 0-2 once more. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Nick Castellanos now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Jay Happ would be in line for the victory should the score hold. Now here it comes. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, facing Chapman is not for the faint of heart as he unleashes fireball after fireball. Gets the final out here and another save. What a weapon Chapman is.
And this one concludes at a 10-7 score. The New York Yankees came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Jay Happ claims the win out of the pen, his first. Aroldis Chapman wraps it up for the save, his second. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 10 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base.